Happy Festivus, everyone. Angel Rosado with you outside the beautiful Oriental Theater, Denver, Colorado, with Doug Hanna. Hello.
Hi, how's it going, man?
How are
Thanks
you doing?
for having me.
Good News, Oklahoma is the name of the film.
Yeah.
And fun little spoof on news and how news covers things.
Yeah.
Something tells me, though, it ended up in the comedy, but there's a little bit more of a deeper thing you're stabbing at here, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a little darker, I guess. A satire, you know. When I was directing it, I always just told the actors to play it real. I didn't want to be playing up the jokes or, playing it to the back row because... it's kind of in the vein of Network where everything's, the humor is in the situations. It's not so much in like the bada bing, bada boom kind of jokes and stuff like that.
So you let them be themselves and then just let the comedy ensue by the simple fact that they're pretty much news is kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
Exactly. As from watching, I'm totally addicted to news. I watch news all the time and it just drives me crazy. I can't handle it. So it was kind of, I had to do something that kind of commented on that a little bit, and it's great to be able to, use art and comment on something at the same time. I learned this great tool, I guess, and to be able to actually get something across in an entertaining way is the best way to do things.
And I'll be darned if you didn't get it across, sir. Why are you so obsessed with news?
I don't know, man. I always like to know what's going on, and I guess it's almost like that reality sense of where I don't want to miss anything. But when I was traveling to other countries and, I left with all this stuff going on with the primaries, and then I came back and it was the exact same coverage going on at the primaries. It kind of made me realize that maybe I don't need to watch it quite as much as I do.
John McCain?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was one of the reasons I wanted to make it, was with Oklahoma as its main centerpiece, was that McCain had won in every district in Oklahoma, and having grown up in Chicago and going to school in New York and then living now in California where everyone was just like Obama, 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 to think of a place where McCain won every district and Obama didn't get a single one just seemed unbelievable to me, really. Pretty ridiculous again. Pretty ridiculous almost. Yeah.
But I mean, it seems like it's easy to stab at Oklahoma too. Some of these states, I'm not going to name any because Festivus might come to that town one day. We don't want to get lynched.
I was very careful to not make it too political because I wanted the Oklahoma to be more the backdrop and not the subject, because it's so stereotypical and it is just, the way they voted or whatever. It doesn't say anything about the people or anything like that.
Cue the banjos. So you had some issues with the production truck. Tell me about that story.
Oh, well, yes. It was about maybe our third night in when we were all exhausted, and after a 12-hour shoot, we were driving back our trucks to storage or whatever, and I was following my producer in a Ryder truck, and the camera truck in front of me, the back opened up, and I see the red camera sitting there with all of our lens packages, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and luckily I was just honking and flashing lights, and the producer caught it and was able to pull over, and we were able to continue shooting.
Right, and for those of you at home who aren't exactly filmmakers, having that happen would be similar to maybe strolling down the highway, the moving company's in front of you, and suddenly the door opens up and out comes all your grandma's pictures, a few diamond rings that you've been collecting, a few family heirlooms, all over. I mean, it made you sweat, huh?
Oh my God, it was horrible. It was awful.
Real quick, let's close it up here. And did you hear about, and somebody asked this, Happy News? Have you heard of this?
I haven't heard of that. I found out more recently about, different news networks online, but lots of online stuff that is, trying to report on just good news. And I don't know how effective they are or not, but...
From a a news buff.
Yeah.
Best newscast to watch out there?
None of them.
This is coming from from the mouth of the obsessed newscast.
I guess I watch a lot of CNN, but not that they're fantastic or not. But I obviously am a little more liberal, but I hate MSNBC as much as I hate Fox News, I guess, because the way you get across news is really what bothers me a lot of times, and it doesn't matter what side I'm on. If it's biased, it really bothers me. And so I get just as angry at MSNBC when they're just telling one side of the story as I do when Fox News National is telling one side of the story.
Doug Hanna, name of the film's Good News, Oklahoma. I'm Angel Rosado. Festivus Film Festival. We'll be right back with another filmmaker for you. Thank you,
Cool.
man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.